That coffee went straight through me. 2 coffees today, this morning.
So you had a coffee this morning, what time?
About 11.
And then another coffee at what time?
Just with you, about 12.
So you had 2 coffees in the space of an hour?
Threw me like a train.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I walked in here, first thing Titty said to me, I sat down and she goes, "You're going to have to leave for 5 minutes."
I need a second. That's it. Shower running, tap on.
45 minutes later, I come back in, she's had to repaint.
Oh, God. Can't get the smell out the curtains.
No, at least you had that poo puree.
I did. Oh, it's the Spritzmas tree. I think the flavour, I should say.
It smells like...
The scent, is it a Spritzmas tree? It's the Christmas one they got. I got it from Target the other week.
Right, we should get on with it then.
Anyway, well, let's get going.
Oh.
On that note...
Well, welcome back to Up the Arch
Benvenuto,
podcast.
welcome.
Hello.
How are we all doing?
How are we doing? Of course, it's me, Miss Georgie Porgie, joined with...
myself, Miss Titty, Kaka.
Yes, we were just discussing how last week's podcast we forgot to say hello at the beginning.
Yeah, we made it work, but hi.
We were hungover.
To be fair, I was still hanging out my arse from New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and as you know from the from what we were just talking about, she was hanging out of her arse about 20 minutes ago as well.
Coffee.
The Christmas tree.
God.
Oh.
But can you believe that was a week ago?
I
We're almost a
believe.
week in 2023.
And what have you achieved?
Absolute shit all.
I don't know if you remember, Titty, but your your New Year's Eve resolution was to be nicer to me, and you have not achieved that. She's pushed me downstairs twice.
Yeah, sadly you still get up to tell the tale.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me, what the hell are you wearing today?
Well, I've just got very simple, bit of this, bit of that.
A bit of something other.
Yeah, a bit of something other. No, I'm wearing a white blazer, which I've hand embroidered an anchor onto.
Oh,
I lent it to Titty
up.
for Halloween.
You could never.
No, that's not what I'm wearing.
I didn't know they sold that on ASOS.
I've got a...
I'll be honest, it actually looked quite iridescent-y, purpley green, what you've got on. And you've got a lovely cutout, which is brave, around the midriff area.
Brave?
Yeah, I just think it's very confident.
Well, some of us don't need to corset. So there's nothing to suck in.
It's sequin, but it's actually, you know where the sequins all, after the friction, they've rubbed off under the armpits?
Yeah.
So there's just 2 like big armpit holes where the sequins have rubbed off.
I've rubbed it through so much that there's not even the lining anymore.
Not even the lining. So
No.
it's very threadbare at best.
Threadbare. That's like if you brought new sheets from B&M instead of getting them from M&S.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, it's 100 thread when you get them from M&S?
Thread count, yeah.
Yeah, thread count, and it's just threadbare from
B&M.
B&M.
Threadbare.
Yeah.
Not even Egyptian cotton.
No, not even an Egyptian. Yeah, and then of course I've got my pleasers on.
Pleasers, which are very well used.
Well used. And you're wearing a classic Leduca boot on the bottom.
Leduca character.
Oh, it's a Leduca character.
It's the Alexis 3-inch.
The Alexis
soft suede sole.
Yeah, Alexis play Leduca theme tune. And she's nothing on top.
Well, I've shaved my legs, no tights. Shaved my legs, moisturised.
You should have got rid of the eczema first, love.
I should have done, really. That psoriasis keeps coming back.
Oh, it's a nightmare. We'll talk about psoriasis later.
Yeah.
And then she's got nothing on top.
Nothing on top.
Just a nipple pasty.
Just a sensible heart-shaped sequined nipple pasty.
Yeah, that she got in Key West.
1 rhinestone covering my belly button.
Yeah.
The modesty.
And a high-waisted pant.
A high-waisted pant. and on the hair.
So what she's got is a flat wig. And the flat
wig...
wig...
It's a council flat wig.
Yeah.
Oh, she stood up.
She's got a council flat wig.
Council flat wig.
And then on top of it, she's got a bandana. And that's it.
I'm a pirate today.
Yeah.
That's it.
What is a
Putting
pirate's...
in Long John Silver.
What was the pirate's favourite shop? Argos.
Christ. You're trash.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, talking of trash.
Well, just so you know, there's not going to be a picture.
No.
Imagine it best you can.
Best you can. I think that was the worst we've ever described.
Honestly, to be fair, it's the worst we've ever looked.
Yeah, we're losing our marbles.
We're losing our marbles.
Darling.
Oh, well.
We've had quite a relaxing week
Quite a
since New Year's
relaxing week.
Eve.
Quite a busy week, but yeah, we've had time to really relax and we have. So on board, there's a spa, which is obviously mainly for our lovely guests.
Have you got any relaxing music to play?
Yeah, that alarm that you can hear in the background.
Oh yeah. That's just a watertight door closing. They've had to do it because of the smell from Titty's cabin. Sorry, loves. But yeah, we did go to the spa. They do like a.
I don't have any relaxing music to play, actually.
I could sing.
No, that won't relax you.
Me and Titty went to the spa.
Oh, we had a lovely, lovely relaxing spa day the other day, didn't we?
We started in the Himalayan salt room.
We were on a towel. I had my legs on the wall. The salt was shooting out into the room.
Oh, that was just my pussy.
Crystallising in a crunchy, on Georgie's crunchy lace line.
And then mine.
Forming a nice crystal cluster.
And then we went from there.
After that, we took our towels. We slinked them around our bodies, stepped outside into the shower, separately, of course.
Yeah.
And then where did we go next? We moved on to the steam room.
Steam room. Now, there was other people
There were other people in the steam room.
And obviously they saw us come in and they immediately left because they knew it was VIP only. Very interesting penises.
Oh, God. When you get... Oh, my God. Okay.
Wait, we need to stop.
We've not got the copyright for that
not
music.
It,
When you get church giggles or, like, school giggles... Like, I used to in school all the time, like, in assembly, when it was dead serious and, like, the teacher was telling someone off. Yeah. And if you, like, caught someone's eye contact, like, your friend's eye contact across the room, and you just could not stop laughing. Whatever you do, you're, like, dead.
Yeah.
That was me and you in the steam room the other day.
Well, we went in the steam room.
I don't even know what it was. Like, what kicked it off?
Well, it's because we went in the steam room and we had just been literally howling next door because no one else was in it in the Himalayan. I went to school with her.
Scrub skull.
Scroll scrub.
Scrotum. Himalayan room.
We don't have those. We're ladies.
Yeah.
And we went next door and suddenly it's full of other people and we go in and it's
everyone's
so
trying to relax. Everyone's like breathing and you hear people like...
I think that's what kicked it off though, because one person was meditating, and then all I heard, and you did start, it wasn't me.
It might have been
all
me.
I heard was Titty like.
Yeah, and you can see. And when I looked over at you and saw the shoulders moving, well, that was it.
We lost our shit.
And I had my hand over my mouth, and when you just like, you just can't hold it.
But then everyone else started laughing.
And then everyone just kicked off.
We had a great time.
But I'll be honest, I think laughter's good for the soul.
Laughter's good for... It's not good for your face with those lines you've got. But it is good for the soul. But I tell you what, I did have to move over to the other side of the steam room at one point just to avoid Titty and her laughter. And it didn't help. Made it worse.
Because every time you kept getting up, you started farting.
Yeah, as if...
And then where did we go? We moved into the...
The one with the hoses.
Oh, the mud room.
Yeah, the mud room. So you put a bit of mud on, then you hose it off. And then...
I don't think that was mud, though. Looked like Nutella.
It was... I was spreading Nutella all over my body.
It was lovely relaxing, though, wasn't it?
There wasn't many people there either. And also, and then we... But you know what we missed out? Was you went in the cold pool. I can't do that.
They have these plunge pools that's obviously, good for the muscles, where you get in a freezing cold bath and then you get in the hot bath and you get in the cold bath.
But Titty loves it. She dives in and out of them like she's a diver. She thinks she's Tom Daly.
Underneath that cold ice water, shaking like a shitting dog I was.
You are.
But the muscles feel incredible after.
Yeah, and what I did enjoy is there was a few attractive men's as this.
Oh, there was some eye candy in there. Well, yeah, we had a lovely relaxing day, so very, very grateful to have that facility.
Opportunity.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Everyone deserves a spa day.
Everyone deserves a spa day. Absolutely.
Treat yourself. Treat your kids.
Gotta get on Groupon, girl. Gotta get on Groupon, girl. Gotta get on Groupon, girl.
Get that deal.
Yeah.
Go to the spa. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
2023. This year's about you.
This year is about you.
This is your year.
This is your year.
Right.
Love art.
Love it.
Now, Tits, we do encounter lots of different things working on a cruise ship.
There's so many different things, and things you couldn't even imagine.
And one of those things is sometimes we see boats either sinking or refugees. Or sometimes there's boats with no one on them,
just an
abandoned vessel.
Yeah,
and
which is actually what we call you.
Yeah, and one of them recently, our ship picked up some refugees.
It was a little tugboat of refugees,
and the boat was sinking. And they had a sign that said SOS. It was a bit scary.
It was a bit scary actually, because it's in the moment you're like, this is like a film.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, we got them on, helped them out, sent them off to the Coast Guard.
Yeah, and they're all safe.
All safe.
There was
accounted for. There was
kids
on board.
Pregnant women. It's just people are so desperate, aren't they, to leave their own country that they're willing to get into a sinking boat.
And literally put their life at risk.
But it wasn't sinking at the beginning. But they're willing to get themselves in a boat that it was rickety.
I mean, that must have been put together in 10 minutes.
Yeah, very much like your drag style.
Yeah.
So obviously we're thankful that they're all safe.
Well, thankful that we found them. You know?
And that's just the things you come across at sea, isn't it?
It just goes to show, doesn't it?
It's not just, glamour.
It's not all the glamour, all the glitz and glam.
When you live on a ship, these things happen, darling.
I must admit, I went to the front of the ship. There's an area on board that's just for the crew, and it's literally the point of the front of the ship.
I didn't even know it was there until you told me today.
Well, it's the first time I've been. I knew it was there, I just didn't know how to get to it. And you've obviously got to go through crew area to get to it, but it's such... And the sun was shining, sat there, read my book for a bit.
Was there chairs?
No.
Oh, so you didn't sit?
Well, I leaned on the railing, read my book, but I thought, I'm going in here.
Fingers crossed.
Well, not for the ocean.
She goes...
I'd jump in it and spit me back out.
They're going to start doing crew tours to the wreck of Titty Kaka.
She's just at the wreck.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, my insides are a wreck, I'll tell you that.
Bloody
after them 2 coffees.
I know.
God.
One of them was... What did you have for the first one?
2 ice mockers.
You're
2 ice mockers in 2 hours.
Yes, with the ice mocker.
And you know what they don't...
Too.
Yeah, but they don't do on board an iced white mocha. Whenever I go to Starbucks or the brand's available, I always ask for an ice white mocha, because I love coffee, but I've got to have that little touch of chocolate in, because I can't stomach a full coffee on its own.
Can you not?
No.
Have you ever tried like an iced vanilla latte or a caramel macchiato?
Too much. An iced mocha is just a bit,
I tell you what, if I order coffee and I order an iced coffee with vanilla or caramel and it doesn't have the vanilla or caramel, what I do is I go upstairs and I heat it to as hot as it can possibly go. I go back downstairs, I open the lid and I throw it in their face. Yeah.
You know what? Actually, that reminds me. When I was one of my first jobs, surprise, I used to work at McDonald's. Can you believe it?
Why is that surprise? Look at you. You're wearing the McDonald's uniform right now. She literally looks like she's wearing the McDonald's uniform.
I've got my Ford training stuff on my badge.
Yes.
So this is a funny story, actually. Used to work at McDonald's when I was 16, getting that paycheck. I think it was about £2 an hour or something ridiculous like that. And I worked on the front desk taking the orders, and it always stuck with me. One guy came in the morning. He was like, "Oh, can I get a coffee, just a regular coffee, but with ice in it?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, some iced coffee." He's like, "Great, okay," paid it. Made him his coffee, like a hot coffee, and then got a scoop of ice, put the scoop of ice in, put the lid on, gave it to him. And he went, "I said ice, not the full cup of ice. You gave me all of these ice cubes. I only wanted 3 ice cubes." And literally was banging off at me, and I was like, "Listen, I don't want to be here." And I literally...
You're like, "Take your 3 training stars back."
I'm like, "Shove your £4.36 an hour.
Yeah.
Up your McPlant." Yeah, and he kicked off at me. He was just like, "I only wanted 3 ice cubes. You put too much ice in this." And I thought, listen, if you're asking for a coffee with ice cubes in, you obviously want it cold, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, my manager stepped in, and that's it. I had the rest of the day off.
I bet.
Didn't get paid.
Emotional damage. She missed out on all £10.
Thanks, Ronald.
But was that your first job?
First job at McDonald's, yeah.
My first job was in Cornish pasty shop.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, on the Isle of Wight, Shanklin Old Village.
Did you get paid, or did you just get the...
I got paid £5 an hour.
That's outrageous. How old were you? 12?
14. I think 13 or 14.
That's wild.
And I remember I wasn't allowed to touch it must have been before I was 14. I wasn't allowed to touch the oven until I was 15.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
But I bloody loved it there. And you got you only did 4 hours, you got a little break. And the owner The owner was like Bev, love her, because
Bev.
my brother worked there. So my brother worked there, and
so
then when I was of age,
nepotism
I
is
worked
what
there.
it was. All right.
I don't know what nepotism means.
Isn't it where you hire your family members or people you know?
Grow up.
I don't know. Have a look.
And then I worked there and I loved it. And you got a meal, so you could take a sausage roll or a Cornish pasty.
Well, you got a meal at McDonald's.
Wait, is it the McDonald's food?
Yeah, well, no, they don't just order a KFC in.
Don't stop!
Don't do it.
But if you're eating McDonald's food every day...
I know, it wasn't great. I mean, I'll tell you what the best thing was. If you
That's why your skin's like that.
If you were on the morning shift and you'd have your lunch just as they change over from breakfast to dinner, you'd get all the leftover breakfast that didn't get sold.
Oh, see, I'd want that.
So they'd used to come into the break room with like a massive tray full of like egg McMuffins, hash browns, everything.
I honestly, there's nothing better when I'm looking for somewhere to live. Like when I just was in Manchester for a while, I made sure there was a 24/7 McDonald's close. If you live in Manchester, Salford Crescent.
Gotta be done.
That's where I lived, and it was round the corner, 24/7. Grab it. It was always quick. It's always done.
Quick, easy,
and
it's
next. Not me with a bloody ash brown, quick and easy.
Quick and easy.
But it was next to the headquarters of McDonald's.
Oh.
So it had to be good because the bosses were there every day.
They had the secret shoppers in every 5 minutes.
It was fab. But the reason I asked you is because at that McDonald's head office, the head office people don't eat McDonald's. I've seen through the windows.
You've been breathing at the windows.
I went and looked through window.
What were they eating?
They had like all salad options and stuff. It weren't McDonald's salad, let me tell you.
Not as little.
Not that I've ever seen it.
Workers.
Yeah, bless them.
Having to squeeze in a chicken Caesar wrap back at counter.
Yeah, but look at us now, me, Cornish pasty shopper, you
look
know,
at us now,
McDonald's.
from humble beginnings.
From humble beginnings to where we are now. Nothing wrong with working at McDonald's anyway.
No, do it. That's what I mean. I'm not above it.
No.
Now I am. I'd not. Well, would you go back? I won't go back. God no. We've done it. You know.
We've done that.
We've done it. We've been there, done that. Got the greasy t-shirt.
Yeah. I would say in drag, you've not done all that though. That annoys me a little bit.
Done? What do you mean?
Like,
I'm not treading the boards of
you've never treaded the
board
boards.
or shop girling. No.
Yeah, but I never had to do that either.
All right. So what you having to go at me for it? Then?
I was straight inside girl.
Yeah, we know that. Well, heard that about you.
Shotty, nasty girl. Yeah. Now look at me, booked and blessed, honey.
Yeah.
Literally,
for 2 weeks of the year.
Shut up. No, but when I go home, I have
busy girl.
I'm too much.
Too much.
I need to stop doing that.
You can cheer when you've got a big mouth.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a big stomach. But I did want to give myself a break, and I've just not done that. But I am going to. I haven't decided yet, either Thailand or Japan for 2 weeks.
How exotic!
So I've not booked anything between, those dates.
Right. Just gotta leave some space free.
But yeah, she's a busy girl. There you go. First jobs. Can you believe it?
That's it. What were we even speaking about?
Refugees. Titty, just catch us up. How's your stalker?
Actually, I've seen him a few times, but I think he's got the message.
He was in the spa. He was in the
spa the night
but
we
he didn't
were.
bother you.
That's right. So I think he's got the message now. So I'm feeling quite okay about it.
I've seen him a few times, but he don't talk to me. He was stalking my boyfriend too, but he stopped that now. Because he knows. Because
probably moved on. Probably moved on to someone else.
Oh, my boyfriend.
No. Well, yeah, that and stalker.
I was about to slap your ass still there. If you heard in the poddy that me and Titty were talking about her wearing press-on nails, slapping me and the press-on nails falling off.
New Year's Eve.
Well, we tried it, and Titty did slap me around the face wearing press-ons.
They stayed on.
They stayed on because she's dead professional.
That's it. Glued them on.
Yeah. With what?
No double-sided sticky tape for me.
No.
I do like the image of me smacking you and them all just popping off though, so we'll have to do it again.
Yeah. We just need to put them on loosely.
We should do that in one of a live show.
That would be dead. Oh, talking of live show,
speaking of that,
we might
soon
have something special for you.
Yeah, I mean we just basically said that we're going to do one, but
yeah.
We should do that. We should do a slap off.
Right, Titty, it's time to drag each other to the depths.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, no, because
I did one last.
You did last week, and it was quite nasty actually.
Yeah,
very very nasty.
New Year, same tits.
That's it. Well, I've got one for you. I just said. So, if you don't know, on the ship we have this event where. Georgie sometimes helps out making people glam, does their makeup for the night out by either, sticking jewels on their face, putting glitter on their face.
Right.
And I just thought it's quite ironic that you're the one in charge of doing that. One, because I've seen where your fingers have been. So how people let you put them on the face, I don't know. But I did say you must feel at home putting cheap jewels and glitter on people's faces because your makeup looks like you've had a spending spree in Poundland at the best of times.
I will let you know, all my makeup is high quality.
All my makeup is sleek. Thank you.
Literally. No, I love sleek.
Sleek. What a throwback. No. She's a Mac Fever glam girl now.
No, well, yeah. But no, I wear Mobu, Makeup or Breakup, Manchester, the best glitter in the world.
All right.
Biodegradable, darling.
That's
Flush it down the toilet.
No, it does, yeah. Poundland spending spree.
That
should be a tagline.
I just want to tell you as well, when Titty writes her drag me's, she sits and laughs to herself. And
it's like Alyssa Edwards when she's writing the...
Yes, it is that. Bitch.
Oh, that's too much.
Oh, too much.
That's me.
Titty Kaka, you're quite professional. You have a website.
I do.
I'm just on the website right now.
Are you actually?
Interestingly enough.
Go on.
Just some of the bits and bobs. In the summer of 2014, Titty Kaka started his drag career. Very appropriately put his, because she very much looked like a man in and out of drag.
Well, I'm referring to myself in my boy form, but
anyway, his drag career working internationally acclaimed show bar Funny Girls.
Yeah.
So it's funny, the word there that confuses me is career. The other thing that makes me laugh is there was a little glitch on your website, because I think it's the first time anyone's ever pressed the word contact on your website was me. And my favourite bit of this whole website is, should you wish to book Miss Titty Kaka for your event or alternatively have any queries, please complete the form below, blah, blah, blah. And it says, and we will make sure we get back to you. Who's we?
Full team going on it back.
Oh, that's it. Who is we? Who is we?
All them children from Guatemala.
Oh,
turning the cogs, working the wheels.
Don't start. Do not start, honestly.
I've got a full team. Back a house.
Oh, name them.
Me, myself, and I.
I love. Have you seen
You go on and check the website out though.
No, the website's great.
www.tittycarcar.com.
The website's great. I love the bit where you scroll down and it's you putting your makeup on. It's very clever.
Yeah, thank you. Did it all myself.
But I can tell. The funny thing is, I love it when Gemma Collins walks into the office that work for Gemma Collins.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know their names, so she just makes them up. So she walks up there and she goes, "Louise, how are ya?" And she goes, "My name's not Louise.
My name's Steve."
And you can tell Gemma's like, "Shut up, I'm being filmed." I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can check out.
Well, thanks for giving me an extra view on my website.
The only view. What do you mean extra?
This week.
It's funny because you said you started your career in 2014, but you still wear that wig for drag bingo now.
That's the first wig I ever got.
I'm not surprised.
The Marilyn one, and it's.
And I love
treat your hair well, it'll treat you well.
She's wearing a Laduca boot in every single picture. I love it.
Johnny.
Well, there you go. Drag meh.
And you bloody did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Titty, can you see that floating in?
Oh my god, what is it? Oh, it's a message in a bottle. Quick, grab it, pop the cork. Oh! Oh, right, get that paper out.
Right, I've got it. Oh, I'm pulling it out. I've got it. Oh god. This one. It says, "Dear Georgie and the other drag queen." Stupid girl. You stupid girl. Big girl. My name is Tammy and I'm from Slipperington.
Slipperington?
Yeah, it's next to Kensington.
Oh, must be.
I'm reaching out to you because I need your help with something.
Naturally.
I've been wearing a toe ring since I was 16. That was passed down generations. Oh, okay. That's been passed down generations in my family for hundreds of years. I recently had a very awkward sexual interaction with a co-worker. In fact, he's my assistant. He's into feet and pegging. And at one point, I was pegging him with the foot that my toe ring's on. And somehow my toe ring has fallen off and got lost, if you know what I mean.
We do.
Now I'm back
to the best of us.
Now I'm back at work and I'm desperate to ask for my toe ring back. As I said, it's been in my family
heirloom.
Heirloom, you know. But it's going to be awkward asking him if he is managed to find it yet, you know, in the old toilet bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do? Do I ask for my great-grandmother's toe ring back, or do I just live on without this special toe ring?
Cut your losses and move on.
Thanks, Georgie and the other drag queen. Well,
Tammy.
Tammy.
First
First of all, stop pegging. You're not Kate Middleton.
You're right.
Yeah. Don't be pegging with your foot either. Actually, I've been in an experience before where I was in a gay sauna and there was a gay sauna bathhouse. Oh, shut up! And I was in there, and there was a very small man. He was Irish.
Physically or
Leprechaun.
Oh.
And he had his legs in the air, and there was just a sign. Wasn't there? Pot of brown. And there was just a sign saying,
"Past the rainbow."
Titty!
Dovin, come on, spit it out.
He had a sign next to him, and it said, "Put your foot in." And he had his,
No.
I promise.
And you did.
Yeah.
And you actually found a toe ring.
Yeah,
You didn't have one when you went in, but when
Maybe
you
that's
came out-
yours, Tammy. Was he a leprechaun from London? Maybe that was your toe ring, Tammy.
Well, I mean, just there's no harm in asking. You know,
I think-
write a little post-it note,
no.
throw it over as a paper aeroplane.
I know what she needs to do.
Go on.
She needs to pay for an all-inclusive holiday to Mexico.
Right.
They arrive in Mexico, and she says, "Oh, this bikini used to go great with my toe ring." He says,
Actually, speaking of which, I've not seen me toe ring in a while.
and then he goes, "Oh, I found a toe ring."
I shut it out on the plane
No.
over.
It was the food. We travel over on Aeroflot.
Right.
And he says, I've got the toe ring. And she goes, "Amazing, where is it?" And he goes, "It's in my luggage. I didn't know whose it was." She's got the toe ring back. And all it costs you is an all-inclusive holiday to Mexico.
Oh, I love that.
That's the solution, Tammy.
Do that.
Sometimes I think to myself, clever. And if
It's easy.
not,
Yeah.
if you've got a picture of the toe ring, there are companies now that make replicas.
Well, that, and you could always, in the office, put up a missing poster sign
You could.
of the toe ring.
And just write, "Warning,
Have you
thieving
seen-
bastard stole this with his
Bastards in the
arsehole."
office. Have you seen this toe ring?
The other thing is, ask him and then fire him.
Yeah.
And then you never have to see him.
Get the toe ring back and fire him.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen this toe ring?
Have you seen this toe ring? Well, yes, I have in my toilet bowl.
It was. Hopefully, it'll be quite straightforward.
Have you ever worn a toe ring?
Couldn't get one to fit these hooves.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't. I don't know how I feel about toe jewellery.
No.
In fact, I do know how I feel about toe jewellery. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Who's getting their feet out enough? And if you're putting a toe ring on and then you're
You've
putting a
got
sock on, then you're
socks,
putting a
shoes,
train.
if it's hot, if it's wet.
Oh, it's
You're
making
just
me
asking for it, aren't you?
sick. You're asking for it. You're
You're
dying
dying.
for a toe ring.
You're dying for a toe ring. I mean, your nose ring at the best of time is gangrene.
Yeah. No, don't, because it was.
Oh, it
You
was
know,
actually. Yeah, you said.
I've had my nose
It looks
pierced for
alright
such a long
now.
time. Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you bite off QVC.
Yeah. Do it yourself kit. DIY.
Just get an apple and a needle.
Yeah, but it was my nose ring was infected. I've
It
had
was
it pierced.
gangrene.
No, it wasn't
It was
gangrene.
bubbling.
Don't be silly. Bubbling.
Right, in time for Halloween as well.
Sweet dreams. And
Oh
no, let me just say one thing.
Absolute arsewife.
Titty had to cover a song that she doesn't normally cover, and it's very high.
It's too high.
And I
I
just
had to
laughed
flip
because.
into the falsetto. It was very much a mix.
But the funny thing is, they definitely took the song down for her and then played the original version,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Sweet dreams." And I'll never
Got up
forget
there, though,
it.
didn't I?
No, you did not.
I bloody did get up
You
there.
did not.
No, shut up.
And shut up. I can't remember what we're talking about now.
Toe
Toe rings. Well, there you go, Tammy. That's all the advice we can give you, really.
Do let us know how it goes.
If you do go on holiday, send us picky wikis.
That's
Picky wiki ding dongs.
Picky Wiki Doodahs. And if you, anyone else other than Tammy out there, does need some advice, you know what to do. You know, we've said it before, we'll say it again. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
If there's 100 people in a room, at least one of them believes in you.
That's it, and 99 of them are writing a letter in a bottle. So what you want to do, write down on a piece of paper, roll it up, shove it in a bottle, cork it, throw it in the sea, and it'll make its way over to us. Alternatively, if you don't want to do any of that,
Message us on Instagram.
just send us a message on Instagram at Up the Aft.
Yeah, UPTHEA off
T.
to.
That's it, Up the Aft. Send us a message.
Love it.
Love that.
Well, I think
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
God, that's really taking it out of me today.
Yeah, you got a show, ain't you?
Need another coffee, I think.
No. If you have another coffee, honestly, the plumbing will never be the same on this ship.
Well, in the ship and in me.
Yeah. Oh, God, don't talk about it again.
Okay.
I am tired, actually. Mainly
You
tired of
you
it.
do look it. You really do look it.
Grow up.
You look awful.
Right, let's finish then. Don't want to talk to you anymore.
Well, if you want to find us, you can. Where can they find you? Miss Georgie Porgie.
At Miss Georgie Porgie UK.
That's right. She's never worked outside the country. And I am Miss at Titty _ Kaka.
Yeah, _ because she's very underwhelming.
There we go.
Well, thank you for listening to
follow the
Up
podcast at Up the Aft on Instagram. Send us a message. Send us a review.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Do all that good stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Kaka.com.
We ain't all right. Hoist the sail.